right, so we just got done, you know, beating the shit out of Ethan. And now we are at the new hideaway, so check that out. Yeah, we're also called Sid now because apparently we took Sid's name as a kind of a disguise name, moniker. I'm not sure what the proper word for that would be. Yes, Jim. That could work. It fits the colors, too. The colors are spot on. That can work. I'll bookmark that later. Because I might actually do it. $21.90. That's actually fairly... I would say that's pretty cheap for a mask. Because that's like a professionally made one, too, isn't it?
I don't know. Perhaps I should just have Blackthorn made.
Well, don't just stand there gawping. Go on, then.
And Karen got old. Okay, those are the orchestration rolls. Elixirs? Oh, it's a full HP potion. 10 grand though. Screw that. No point.
Come again.
Hold up, hold up. Hey, Trobly, how you doing? Hope you're doing well. I have a better sword now. Should probably switch out my accessories now. Flames of Rebirth, Ignition. Honestly, I feel like I don't need to. Strawblean outright. Doing good. Just a little tired. I don't know why. Like, normally I only have 2 coffees a day, but I had to make a third. Just extra tired today, apparently.
Clive? What do you want?
Yo, Levin Bowl? Yes. Please? I have to wake up in like 3 hours, July morning stuff and beach to see the sunrise. Jeez. You might want to take like a nap at least. Just saying.
Not bad, if I do say so myself. That it? Fine.
What this? All of virtue. Okay, right. So, oh yeah, we could do the Typhon fight again. We unlock that for arcade mode. Also, I will try to share pretty pictures. Please do. You can post them in the Discord or something. If you get any.
Once the hall's swept, it's over to the tavern.
Ooh, chest. Wall of Memories. Oh, so there's like artifacts or something that we can get. Got our own house, like room, private chambers. Kick that. Oh, really? I gotta... Okay, dude. Sure. Gotta go the other way, apparently. You know, as awesome as this game is, it runs like ass. Like, this is performance mode. And it's running at roughly, I would say, maybe 45 to 50 frames. Like, even on performance mode, it kind of runs like ass. Can't wait to play both Judgment games. They're so good. Like, I like the first one more than the second, personally. At least the story, that is. But they're both great games. Recommend both.
Ah, there you are, Clive. Word of your adventures arrived this morning. Victor sends his thanks.
I doubt Kupka will miss the fools he sent to catch me. Not a single one of the bearers we saved showed any interest in coming with us. No one seems keen to join hands with an outlaw. Any news while we were away?
None worth mentioning. Gav's still off keeping an eye on the Republican army. Should be back any day now.
Understood. If anyone needs me, I'll be in the map room.
Oh, really? Probably, damn.
Still can't work that one out. There must be better places than the hull of a gutted airship to bury your nose in a book.
Yet this is where she's chosen to be. And I'm sure she has her reasons.
Yeah, it's fair, probably. Definitely play it for yourself. It's very good. Especially if you like the older Yakuza games, because it's that same combat.
I trust I'm not intruding.
Back from your mission? I'm beginning to think your habit of surviving cannot be attributed to luck alone.
One might say the same of you, Vivian Ninetails.
I'll have you know that only 4 attempts have been made on my life, and none was especially memorable. So, to what do I owe the honor? Could it be that you've come for one of my lessons?
Is that so hard to believe?
Very well then.
Oh, is it trouble?
Shall we start with the state of the realm? To absolutely no one's surprise, she finds herself at the mercy of armies and outlaws. Well, mostly armies. Though that's not for want of trying, is it, Clive? But the real question is, how did we get here?
Yes, give us a rundown.
Long though Sambrek's dominion over northeastern Storm has endured, recent days have seen the Blight wrest ever more land from her
Yikes.
grasp. For which reason she has continued to wage war on her rival across the strait, hoping to claim less blackened pastures. But Odin would sooner pawn his sword than Waloed relinquish Ash. And the Empire pays dearly for every blade of grass bent beneath Sambrequois boots. Little wonder then that Sylvester set his sights on the crystalline dominion, an altogether easier target, possessed of no less ether. It was 5 years ago, while you were busying yourself with the destruction of Drake's head, that the Empire made its move, subjugating its theretofore neutral neighbor. A nation which could legitimately claim to be the center of the world. Certainly, there is no better place to stage an army. From there, the Holy Empire's reach spans the Twins. The non-aggression treaty was the only thing keeping them in check. But if they truly broke the pact without provocation, it is only a matter of time before others reply in kind. The Holy Empire, the Dalmekian Republic, the Kingdom of Waloed, and of course, our friends in Yaran. Who will be left standing, I wonder, when the last drop of blood is spilled?
Alright, so there's still 4 kingdoms.
You were born in Twinside. Do you not fear for your home?
Oh,
Yeah, I need to get around to...
I won't to gather over the Dominion.
Yeah, because of 4 and
Yet
5
in
at some
spite of
point.
it all, she has ever endured. And when the storm has passed, I am confident she will remain. Now, as to the matter of payment for today's lesson, complete a simple errand for me and we shall consider ourselves even.
Even.
Oh?
Right.
Return this volume to old tomes in the shelves. Tell him it was, adequate.
I suppose it wouldn't hurt to visit our resident historian.
Hey, time to talk to Harpocracy. Harpocrates. English is hard. So did Sid die yet? Yes. Sid is over, party.
Norseman Harpocrates.
Now that is a name I have not heard for a long time. So long, in fact, I had half forgotten it was mine. Welcome home, Clive. You were missed, as always.
Yeah, at the end of the stream yesterday, Sid died, we got his power, and now we have Rama's abilities. But rip Sid. He was a
Ready?
chill dude.
Our resident scholar devours books faster than young Tet does.
Even though he
learning
kind
tasks.
of set up his own
Would
death,
that I
but
could do the same.
we'll ignore that.
But alas, I no longer possess the necessary constitution for such indulgence, either in words or tarts. That said, I have continued my search for mention of the creature you encountered at Drake's Head. But without access to the great libraries of Oriflamme or the Dominion, I regret that I have been able to find little and less. I am sorry.
Please, don't apologize. I'll send word to our associates. See if they can't furnish you with more books.
I fear it is not more
Shouldn't have
books
been
that
such
I
a
require,
bitch.
but
Yeah,
the
pretty
right
much.
Ones. Mayhap we look in the wrong places. There are still libraries to the north.
I'll see what I can do.
You are too kind. There are not many in this world who would indulge
Also,
the
Joshua
whims
may or
of
may not be the
tired
main
old
villain now.
Not too tired to go filching Kupo nuts, though. Always got a pocket for him. Nicks him off the Moogle.
Hush now. We all know there's no such thing as Moogles.
No such thing as Moogle. There's one outside!
The twins seem well.
Aye. Yet they laugh far too little for one so young. The loss of their parents weighs heavy on them, however well they hide it. Titan took much from us that night, from some more than others, and the wounds that remain, they are not quick to heal.
Which is why we must give them all the time they need.
That we must. Just as I must give you the time you need to recuperate. Good day, Clive.
Good day.
Good day.
Gav will be back soon. I should get some rest while I can.
Is there something I might assist you with, Clive? I don't believe you've read this particular chapter before.
Nice.
If you have a question for me, I should be happy to answer it.
Do they have a thing for Ultima yet? They do. Another worldly being that Clive encountered in the inner sanctum of Drake's Head. He addressed Clive as Mythos before attempting to merge their consciousnesses. However, Clive was able to summon the will to resist the creature before Joshua returned from the dead to imprison it in a cage of fire that he sealed away in his own heart. So the thing is, I think Joshua took Ultima, caged him, as it said, and then put it in his heart, as it said as well. I have a feeling that cage is gonna break and Ultima is gonna take over Joshua. So I think Joshua might end up being like the main villain, essentially. Beholder 2 is free on GOG. I think I own that on Steam, actually. Got it free at some point. Joshua. Okay, yeah. See, even... I don't know. I don't know how Joshua survived. I still don't get it. He got a freaking hole punched through his chest. And he's somehow still alive.
Not back a blink and you're already off solving everyone's problems. It looks good, Clive. Goes well with the scowl.
I'd had that brand for so long. I'd forgotten what life was like without it. What it was like to be myself. And it's all thanks to you, Talia.
The scalpel did most of the work. Ah, before I forget, a rider was here with a letter from Gav. Otto left it on your desk.
Otto stole us. All right, I'll have a look.
And then you get some rest.
Alrighty.
What could Gav have thought worthy of a letter?
Have you been to the toll? I hear an issue.
Check out Gav's note. The reading table. Reports, letters, and other important missives addressed to Clive are delivered to the reading table in his chambers. New messages are always arriving, so make it a point to check the reading desk upon returning to the hideaway. A Republican army marches on the Empire at Twinside, and the men of the Rock have been summoned to the front. Something big is brewing, I reckon. I'll see you're done to wear upon my return. Okay.
What does Gav have to say?
The Republican army is on the march, leaving Randalar in Hugo Kuka's charge. With him and his men occupied with the defense of the capital, they're less likely to trouble us.
Good news, then.
It's more than that. This is our chance, the one we've been waiting for.
But look how far we've come. All that we have here, our friends, the hideaway, are they not cause for joy?
5 years. 5 long years. If I could only command this power I've been granted, we might have achieved so much more. But each time I reach for it, it's like something is holding me back.
Summoning an icon exacts a price not easily paid. Your body knows this only too well. It's merely trying to save you from yourself.
And every burden I cannot bear falls to you.
This mission of ours has made me question everything I thought I knew. But one thing has become abundantly clear. The crystals take more than they give.
That is true.
In exchange for momentary comfort, we must endure a lifetime of pain, war after war, loss upon loss. And now they rob us of our very homes, leaving naught but dust and ash. But you're trying to change that. We're trying to change that. And to me, that's no burden.
Jeez, Marty, that could be really funny, though.
I know, but...
Try not to forget. We're only here because Joshua gave us a second chance. It would be a pity to waste such a precious gift.
He did. He
How
was
much
there.
are his cameos?
It wasn't an illusion. I heard him call out to Ultima.
119? That's still pretty expensive, but not as expensive as I thought it might be.
If Joshua is still alive, he'll be looking for that thing.
Do you think he will ever come back?
I know he will. And we must be ready when he does.
That could be a good one, Marty.
The crystals. To Sid.
Oh, there's Joshua. Hey, Crafty.
And so the North is lost.
I knew that the blight spread ever more swiftly, Your Grace. But this
Hey,
is
Nelly.
far, far worse than any could have imagined.
It is only a matter of time before the twins are no more. The world marches ever closer to its end, and here we chase shadows. Tell me, brother, are our efforts in vain?
Boy.
Master Clive, a moment, if you... my apologies, I didn't mean to... intrude.
Not at all. We were just discussing strategy.
Speak freely, Otto.
It's Martha, from the inn. She's gone missing. Anyway, I'll be in the mess when you've finished.
Very well.
Oh, thank you for shouting Crafty out. Appreciate it.
What would make Martha leave the rest?
And Marty and Jim. Now we gotta go speak to Otto. And Kenny Omega. North Carolina. And don't worry, Crafty, you didn't miss much. Or Nelly.
What do we know, Otto?
We're just kind
Some
of
lads from the Imperial
talking to people around the
garrison in this area
hideaway.
started a fight over at Martha's Rest. Blood was spilled, bones were broken. The usual. But somewhere in the middle of it all, Martha vanished without a word to anyone. And that ain't like her, Clive. Something's not right.
You think this was planned?
Of course it bloody was. Ever since Eastpool, the Empire's been
Ah, damn,
tightening
Nelly.
its grip round the Duchy's balls. They've strung up everyone who's ever set eyes on a runaway, claiming they're traitors to the Holy Throne, conspiring to restore the House of Rosfield to power.
Have you talked to your
Now
internet
it feels like
provider
the
about
bastards
it?
have turned their attentions to the pallbearers meek enough to stay put. Naturally, old Martha could see the way the wind was blowing, complained that it was getting harder and harder to take bearers in.
And now she's
That's
missing.
true. It's
If
true,
she's
Jim.
fallen into the hands of the Empire, we could be next.
Couple of curse breakers are already on their way to the inn. They should help speed up the search. But if this is as bad as I think it is, you might end up having to save their asses and all.
Don't worry, Otto. I'll make sure everyone gets home safe.
No, if someone tips me 21,999 bits, I will buy that mask. And we will do multiple wrestling streams. Thank you, Marty. I'll do multiple wrestling streams of me wearing that mask.
Have you
and we'll just do goofy shit the whole time.
I ain't started.
I'll meme the shit out of those streams.
Here for another of my lectures. What is it that you wish to learn?
You know what? Can I do a donation goal mid-stream? Hold up. Hold up. How would I do this? Nah, you can't do it mid-stream. Fuck. Okay, never mind. It's time for next time. State of the Realm. Oh, wonderful.
Here's the latest information I have.
Yes, we got family trees and frickin'... Okay. Right.
The state of the realm is ever-changing, Clive.
I can donate my nuts. No. I mean, you could, donate them for money and then send the money. Sell them on the black market, you know. Find the curse breakers. Don't tell me what to do, game. Oh, look. Apparently there's a side quest somewhere on this map. Okay, that's fine. My way to the dark web. Time to donate my balls. Alright, thank you for redeeming these nuts. Or Trobley's nuts in this case. I appreciate it. Also, nice Trobley. Getting that first.
Finish with that laugh. Welcome back, Sid.
Person lie? But where's the lie?
Damn blight.
Thank you for that, Crappy.
Is everything all right?
Aside from the holes in my hull, everything's roses.
The lake water doesn't agree with it, then?
That's one way of putting it. And unless you got some grand scheme to suck the black from the lake like we do in the atrium, that slurry will keep eating away at the timber like young Tech does our lemon tarts. Suppose a coat of pitch might stave off the rot for a moon or so, assuming we had any pitch.
Tell me when I'm telling lies. I hope that becomes a new meme with him.
The tub's got more than a dozen runs left in him.
Of course, Obolus. Your skiff is our only means of reaching the mainland. Without it, we'd be lost.
Well, I'm glad someone round here sees it that way. To make pitch, you need pitch trees. But in case you haven't noticed, live trees are one of the 1,000 things sorely lacking in the Deadlands. Now, I'm not so unkind as to ask you to fell a faraway forest and lug the logs back here to the mere, which is why we'll be needing a suitable alternative. And
Okay.
It just so happens I once heard the thorny pitchers of Curltail Falls cover themselves in a sticky wax to trap birds and beetles and whatnot. Might be enough to tide me over.
Sounds easy.
Well, I think they're called birch trees. I'm just saying.
That's for certain.
Just letting you know. Alright, time to kill thistles, apparently.
felling a forest, I said.
Oh, apparently we're still in lightning mode. Fair enough. Got him. Steam, hey, let's do a sale on the Steam Deck. Also, it's also out of stock. Yeah. So basically, as soon as the summer sale went on, they restocked their Steam Decks. And they sold out immediately because all the scalpers got them. Amazon it is, if you can find one. If you can find one. But yeah, no, Steam has a really big problem with scalpers at the moment when it comes to those Steam Decks. Because they sell out immediately, and there's no way it's just a bunch of people doing it. It's gotta be scalping bots, like, right on it. Like, I don't believe it's actual people getting those.
Well, did you find me some wax?
Find is one way of putting it.
Ugh. Reeks like a chocobo's arse. I don't suppose the Argo will mind as long as he stays above the waves.
Argo? So your boat has a name? I didn't know.
Yeah. Same as me old man. He was a ferryman himself back before the Blight came. The boat's all I have left of him. And thanks to you, he'll sail another day.
Cool. Look at the name of the fucking mission. Oh, that's amazing. Well done. Well done, Final Fantasy. Good job. Oh. Amazing. Let's put dick jokes in our game. Why not?
What happened here?
Come on. We need to find the others.
Where we are for now, I reckon.
Really dark here right now.
Let's get you to a physical.
Sid? What said you'd be coming?
I trust you don't mind. Also thought you might need some help. And it appears he was right.
You, could say that, yes. They're saying the Imperials ascended like a storm. No one was spared their fury. Martha tried to step in and calm things down, but all our efforts got her were a pair of iron shackles and a hard march.
Any idea where?
Judging by their tracks, they headed towards Sorrowwise Bay.
To the Abbey sheltering Martha's bearers.
The bastards. Jid and I will go after them. You take care of the people here.
We will.
I think Martha's dead.
Before you go,
I've been feeling.
one of the locals heard something. He said the soldiers were talking about a culling. I don't know how big this is, but it doesn't sound good. Be careful out there, Sid.
You do the same.
Alright, so it's out towards... Yeah, there, we're gonna have to walk there.
That was no tavern brawl. It was a message.
But a culling. Bearers
Be careful out there, Sid. Yeah, you know.
The garrison wouldn't have the authority
Our name's totally Sid.
The orders would have had to have come from higher up.
What are you after?
100%.
That all, is it?
Oi, look sharp!
I still find it weird that Clive took Sid's name. Like, kind of weird. I guess if anything, it's just to carry on his legacy. Like Sid's, the name Sid is kind of more a
look up ahead.
Title, not a name.
Martha, are you hurt?
Don't worry about me. It's them at the Abbey who need you. You have to do something.
Tell us what happened.
What happened? The damn Black Shields, that's what happened.
The Black Shields?
The bastards caught wind. The abbot and I were helping bearers. They were gonna hang us both. When the sick rose from their beds, poor souls turned on the Imperials. Distracted them long enough for me to get away.
Then they may still be alive. Martha, do you think you can make it back to the inn? Cole is there with the other curse breakers.
I think so. Thank you, Clive.
There is a Sid in FF14, yes. He's a mechanic of sorts. He's also I can't remember. He might be Elven as well, or whatever that race is called.
Even for the Empire.
I think he has the ears. To be honest, like, he shows up and leaves, like,
are we too late?
Fairly quickly.
There might still be someone inside.
He's reoccurring, but he's, like, in and out.
No.
Wow.
Damn it. I thought you lot were all spent.
Murderers. They drove the bearers to this.
Wait. These two aren't turned.
That bitch of an innkeeper must have sent them. Colluding with the enemies of the Empire is a serious offense.
And for their crimes shall they be punished. Such is the law.
Oh yeah, for sure.
To dwell in darkness that we may purge the night and welcome lasting dawn. On these our swords we swear.
And any ones that haven't appeared yet, I'm sure are going to show up in future DLC.
Clive.
This won't take long.
Would be my guess. I have a ton of ability points to spend. Keep forgetting to.
Is that all of them?
I think so.
Quest complete.
I didn't see the abbot. He may still be alive.
Probably in the side house. Yeah. Go to abilities real quick. Think I might. Should probably max that out because I think both of these are. Yeah. Let's master that gun ability. 722 left. I guess start upgrading these. Though I kind of think this thunderstorm one, it's all right. Lightning rod, judgment bolt. That's like an ultimate ability. Just like these. I think I might just save the ability points. I kind of want to get some of these, like, ultimate abilities. Like Flames of Rebirth and stuff. Oof.
Fun.
The abbot.
Yeah, they're all dead.
The bearers died protecting him, calling upon what little magic they had left in their bodies.
Clive. He's breathing.
Oh, found a live one.
We're friends of Martha. We're here to help.
Are the Imperials dead?
They are. Every last one.
If only that were true. The Black Shields will return. The cullings will continue. Rosaria will never be saved unless we save her. Tell Matt to beg Sid's aid and tell her this wasn't her fault.
I shall.
We are Sid.
Sid, where are you? Sid!
In here! We found a survivor!
Clive.
Yeah, he did.
He's gone.
So much for Survivor, huh?
We've laid the abbot to rest, but the bearers, they didn't need to die like this.
No, they didn't. But it was their choice. They knew the fate that awaited them and chose to meet it on their terms, fighting for those who fought for them.
Martha said they rose from their beds, threw themselves at the Imperials so she and the abbot could escape.
I've gathered the bearers' remains. We should consign them to the tide.
There's a drawbridge not far from here. Radix jump. The currents there are swift. If the abbot was still with us, he'd have taken the dust there himself and performed the casting. I'll get someone to...
I'll do it.
Of course. Cole and I will remain here and see to the Imperials.
All right. Is it just us now? Oh, us and Torgal. Save. We gotta go along the other way. A lot more lootable items on the path now. It's like it reset the area or something. No, it's one of these guys. Yeah, Armin. Oh, it's a hunt? Notorious marks. Every now and then, Clive may encounter creatures larger, faster, and more ferocious than most. While flight is always an option, defeating these notorious marks can earn him not only renown, but also rare materials. Oh, time to kill him.
What am I saying? Of course it has. It's a floating eyeball.
Ow. Not Doom!
I failed.
And I'm dead. So how the fuck do I fight that thing?
We're best off staying where we are for now, I reckon.
What crappy?
And they called themselves out. Look sharp.
Had my first FF death. How did you die? I don't recall.
Thank you,
Yeah.
Founder.
Was it doing a dungeon? Because if so, fair enough. Okay, I don't remember how you deal with Doom. Like, how do you deal with Doom? I don't remember. Okay, like that, you just move. Oh, Palace of the Dead, yeah. Nah, that's fair. Palace of the Dead is very easy to die on. Mainly because a big point of it is just keep going until you die. So that's fair. I would say that's a fair death. I'll read chat in a second. I need to kill this thing. Got him. Yeah, I wanted to see how far I could get. Got to like floor 9, pulled too many mobs, but I died and I was like, damn, respawned, and I got the tutorial information window explaining how dying works, so I guess must have been my first death. Yeah, so essentially the Palace of the Dead is a gauntlet mode, or a gauntlet option, where you and up to 3 others, I think it is, maybe 4 others, can just... It's essentially a repeatable dungeon that randomizes every time. So, kind of a roguelike mode, I guess. But you can usually do it solo or up to 3 or 4 other people. It's like the Summit in Division 2. I never played the Summit. But yes. It used to be amazing for leveling, but not so much now. Yeah. I think it's good for leveling early game, but if you go back and try to use it for leveling late game, like on the higher levels, it's not worth it.
That must be the bridge.
I was actually thinking of reinstalling Division 2.
So shall the waters cleanse thee of thy burden.
I'm not sure how it plays now.
Bear it out to sea.
With all the updates it's had.
And now they are truly free.
I hope so. What of the Imperials?
A pyre was made. It's more than they deserve. We should go back. Cole is worried about Martha.
All right.
Alright, back to Martha's Rest. I could probably just fast travel.
We're best off staying where we are for now, I reckon.
Hello, Martha.
No one survived then?
Nope.
I'm sorry. Before he passed, one of them bade me tell you not to blame yourself.
Doesn't mean I won't. Doesn't mean their blood's not on my hands. Cole said you cast their remains. That was good of you. But it should have been me. This was all my fault.
Martha.
How? You couldn't have known.
But I did. And I turned a deaf ear to the warnings like the fool I am. The rumors started moons ago. Of black-clad devils descending on villages in the dead of night to slit the throats of sleeping bearers. But I assumed it was all just nonsense concocted by the Empire. Nothing but a ghost story meant to make folk think twice about lending a hand to a fugitive bearer.
And in ordinary times you would have been right. What these Black Shields are doing is unthinkable. Which begs the question, why do it at all? My mother obviously has a hand in this. I cannot make sense of her actions.
And picking what goes on in that woman's head is a job for someone with more time on their hands. Right now, I need swords and men to wield them, preferably big ones. If those Imperials think they can come in here again and threaten my people, they're in for a rude awakening. Oh, before I forget, a Stolas from Otto landed just before you arrived. He asked me to tell you that Gav has returned.
Then we must as well. Will you be all right here, Martha?
We can stay longer if you wish.
No need. I'll be ready should the Imperials come calling. Though I wouldn't turn my
Damn
nose
straight.
up if you were to lend me a pair of them strapping young curse breakers.
Alright, return to the hideaway. There's a new quest. Why does that one have a plus symbol on it? That's new.
Try not to move. It'll only make it worse.
Oi! You handy with that sword of yours? Course you are. Bet you're a bloody marvel with the thing. Now, question is, are you willing to use it or not? 'Cause a flock of noble chocobos are in need of help.
Chocobos?
You heard me right. Wild birds? Hmm? The big ones? And not just any chocobos at that. Whiteheart and her flock are the bravest birds you ever did see. They protect travellers round these parts from bandits and the like.
Chocobos? Fighting bandits?
It's true.
Oh?
Why, they saved me from a gang of footpads only yesterday. Nasty lot they were too. And now, they're back, looking to settle the score. Oh, go on then. Don't just stand there. Go and help them.
Apparently we're going to help some chocobos fight?
All right.
There's a good lad.
Where can I find these chocobos?
I saw him cut across the way over yonder. The rotten scoundrels were driving the poor things towards the old dock. It's a dead end, that is. You save Whiteheart and her flock, you hear me? There ain't a pluckier bird in all the world. She's a hero to us locals. And don't worry, you'll know her when you see her right enough.
I'm sure I will.
And good luck to you. And give those no-good bastards a hiding from me.
Okay. 100 gigabytes are unlimited. I mean, unlimited's always better, I would think. Are we talking internet usage? Like,
Whiteheart. That's quite a name for a chocobo.
Got up Wi-Fi. Unlimited for internet, then yes. If you're talking like phone data, 100 gigabytes way too much. Like, you'll never hit that. So that would be more than enough.
A white feather. I thought Ambrosia was one of a kind. Speaking of brave birds.
How have you used
Looks like
35?
they went that way.
I'm so confused. Oh shit, I saw someone do this mission. Oh. Oh, I see what you mean. Okay. See, that makes sense. Orgle, please.
These chocobos aren't going down without a fight.
Battle chocobos.
Feathers. You didn't think you'd seen the last of us, did you? You've been bad for business.
I see, Nelly.
I reckon someone will pay good coin to mount your head on their wall.
Not around here, they won't.
Oh. And why's that, eh?
Because she's something of a hero in these parts. You hurt her, and I hurt you.
Piss off. Or better still, how about we hurt you both?
All right, then. But don't say I didn't warn you.
I missed that? Okay. Ow. And he's dead. Hello, white Chocobo guy.
You're safe now. Whiteheart, I presume. Do you know that boy?
Oh, it's his Chocobo. Yeah, it's his Chocobo from when he was a kid. Hell yeah, dude.
Ambrosia.
Ambrosia, yeah.
It is you. You survived.
Please tell me I get him as a mount. Can I get Ambrosia as a mount? Please.
Have yourself a flock.
He's got buddies.
Is it over? I thought I'd come and see how you were getting on. Oh, well, you sorted the bastards then. I knew you would. And the whole flock made it through unscathed.
Thankfully, they did. And not only that.
Well, I'll be. I never stopped to think our hero here might once have been someone's mount. Though I dare say she'd suit a fine fellow like yourself. Reckon our feathered friend must have learned a thing or two from her master.
Now she's saving my ass.
You are.
Quay.
Bird like her would have cost a princely sum. You born a lord or something?
Well,
Oh, no, sorry. I didn't mean to pry. Don't matter who you are. You done right by me.
Yes.
What is it, girl?
She wants her master back, I reckon.
Give me a battle, Chocobo.
And it
Please.
seems her pals agree.
Is that it? You want to come with me?
Well, bugger me if this ain't a heartwarming sight. The lads down the stables will be hearing about this tonight. Oh, stay right where you are.
Yes. He even gave her a freaking eye patch. Let's go.
Doesn't she cut an handsome figure, eh?
She does indeed. How much do I owe you?
Ah, a few scraps of leather's the very least I owe old Whiteheart. Oh, I'll be sad to see her go, of course. But she's earned her right to happiness and more besides. Don't you worry, we'll get along just fine without her. You hear that, Whiteheart? You've earned yourself some time off. You have fun traveling with your master now. You seem awful familiar now I get a proper look at you. That's it. When those chocobos swarmed my car on the road, didn't you? No. No, that can't be right. That fellow was a bearer.
Must have been my double.
Oh, must have been, eh?
Yeah, about that.
The excitement getting to me, silly sod that I am. Pay me no mind. Anyhow,
No, you're just an idiot.
on my way. Good luck to the both of you.
You take care of your flock for now. I'll call you when I need you.
We get battle chocobos. Chocobo unlocked. Yay. Hold R3, okay.
Come on.
Let's go.
Fly, Ambrosia.
Do I have any other side quests to do in this area? No? Alright.
You deserve a rest.
Thanks, Ambrosia. Oh, and she just leaves. Okay. Fair enough. Oh, cool. We got Chocobo mount.
Where's Gav?
Time to say hi to Gav, who is now as blind as Ambrosia, funny enough. Let me sell this gear I have.
And what can I do for you? Is that all?
Ah, Clive! Oh, I've missed that scowl.
Where's my report?
What, no kind words for your old pal Gav?
If it's kind words you're after, you're fishing in the wrong barrel. Now sit down, you fool.
So, you remember how quick the Empire was to occupy the Dominion after the fall of Drake's head? And how pissed off all the other nations were that they didn't think to do it first?
Half a century of independence gone at the whim of a madman. So much for their bloody treaty.
Clearly, the promise of unblighted land and the world's supply of crystals was too much for his radiance to resist. And now the Republic's finally decided to follow suit, using liberation as an excuse to declare war on Sambrek. Lined up right outside the Dominion's gates as we speak, looking to starve the Imperials into submission.
And now all eyes are on the Strait of Author.
While the two nations beat their shields, the rest sharpen their daggers, ready to set upon the war-weary victor. They'll never see us coming. It's time we moved on the mother crystals.
I'm gonna say, it's been a 5-year jump, and they still haven't gotten another crystal. You would think they would be on that.
4 mother crystals remain in Storm and Ash. Drake's Breath near Ironhome. Drake's Fang in Dhalmekia. Drake's Spine in Waloed. And Drake's Tail here in the Crystalline Dominion.
With the bulk of the Republican army marching to Twinside, Drake's Fang will be left exposed.
That is exactly the move Kupka would anticipate. And if there is anything these past 5 years have taught us, is that he loves his traps.
Good point.
There is one place, however, where nobody will be expecting us to go.
Drake's Breath.
There's a shitload of sea between us and it, and I've never been much of a swimmer.
I have an acquaintance in Port Isolde who may be able to help.
Who's that then?
My uncle, Byron Rosfield.
Yeah, I agree.
Lord Byron Rosfield of the 7 High Houses, the trade magnate with holdings in over 100 cities.
I agree, Crafty.
Wait. Rosfield. And you're a Rosfield, of course.
My uncle's name gave him his start in the world, but it was his acumen which earned him his fortune, along with a handsome fleet of ships.
Well, it's settled then. What are we waiting for, eh? Huh?
All right. Otto's counter is now open. New facilities, alien reports, the Patron's Whisper, and the Hunt Board. Okay, so we already know what the alien reports are, or Alliant reports, rather. Those are just to show any side quests that we may be missing.
What are we waiting for?
Though the map kind of shows you all of them anyway. And then, of course, the hunt board's new, but I'm gonna guess it's the same as any other Final Fantasy that has hunts. Shows you where all of those notorious marks are.
I think it's alright to touch him.